arrived at the remote cabin just as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows through the dense forest. The narrow dirt road behind me disappeared into an impenetrable fog, swallowing the world in silence. The air smelled damp and cold, and an eerie stillness weighed on my shoulders as I stepped onto the creaking wooden porch. The cabin was weathered and forgotten, its windows clouded with years of grime. Inside, a thick layer of dust covered the faded furniture and cracked wooden floors. The fireplace sat cold and empty, its bricks blackened with soot from a long-ago fire. As I explored the rooms, the silence became suffocating. On a rickety table, I found an old leather-bound journal, its pages yellowed and brittle. The handwriting was frantic, warning anyone who found it to leave before nightfall, and never look back. I hesitated, but curiosity pushed me forward. As I unpacked my bag, the wind howled outside and the old floorboards creaked beneath me. Then, out of the corner of my eye, I saw it, a tall, dark figure standing motionless just beyond the window's foggy glass. When I turned, it was gone. My heart pounded, but I told myself it was a trick of the light or my imagination running wild. The shadows in the cabin seemed to stretch and twist as the last light faded. I locked the door and drew the curtains tight, but the feeling of being watched only grew stronger. Every creak and whisper of the wind felt like a secret message meant for me alone. I couldn't shake the sense that something unseen was waiting, lurking just beyond the walls. Nightfall brought a deeper silence, broken only by distant, unnatural whispers that floated through the air like a cold breath. I reread the journal by dim candlelight, its pages warning of a presence that never left, an eternal watcher of souls trapped within the forest's grasp. My fingers trembled as I realized the cabin wasn't abandoned at all. Suddenly, the lights flickered violently. A chill swept through the room despite every door and window sealed tight. From the shadows near the fireplace, the tall figure appeared again, still and silent, its eyes glowing faint red in the darkness. It did not move closer but simply stood, watching me with a patience that felt endless. I tried calling for help, but my phone screen remained blank, no signal, no hope. The whispers grew louder, transforming into guttural growls that echoed off the walls. I backed away, heart pounding, but the shadow's presence filled the room like a suffocating fog. Every attempt to escape the gaze of this watcher failed, and a deep dread settled inside me. The journal described a secret hidden beneath the floorboards, an escape that few dared to take. With no other options left, I pried loose the old wood and revealed a narrow trapdoor leading down into darkness. Taking a deep breath, I descended into the cold, narrow passage, the sound of the shadow's footsteps just behind me. The passage was a claustrophobic tunnel lined with strange, glowing fungi that cast eerie green light over the slick stone walls. The air was thick with moisture and the scent of earth. Behind me, the heavy footsteps of the watcher followed relentlessly, its presence palpable and terrifying. After what felt like an eternity, the tunnel opened into a wide, mist-covered clearing surrounded by ancient trees twisted into unnatural shapes. I looked back, the tunnel mouth had vanished, swallowed by the earth. The shadow stood at the edge of the clearing, its red eyes burning brighter as it whispered, "You can never leave. You belong to the Watch now." Frozen, I felt the cold tendrils of the Watcher's presence seep into my skin, rooting me to the spot. But then, in a sudden surge of desperation, I reached deep within myself and shouted, "I'm not yours." The clearing pulsed with light, and for a moment, the Watcher faltered, its form flickering between shadow and mist. From the depths of the forest, an ethereal figure emerged, a woman draped in light, her eyes soft but fierce. She placed a hand on my shoulder and whispered, "You are free to choose. Embrace the darkness, or walk away and never look back." With that, the Watcher dissolved into the night, and a hidden path illuminated before me. I took a step toward the path, feeling the weight of the forest lift with every step. As dawn broke over the horizon, the cabin and Watcher became nothing but distant memories. Yet, deep inside, I knew the forest's silence had marked me forever. The Watcher's eyes might be gone, but the watch was far from over.